Hey everybody, back. All Resident Evil. Friends. Help me. How you doing, man? Yeah, how you doing, Sana? Chrono will look up and shout, "Save me," and I'll whisper. Back to Rockfort Island again. Everybody's favourite spinner. The expectation is to have this done pretty quickly. I think last time we did this, it took like half an hour. Because for some reason, I have done this game on stream before. How you doing, Teak? Very good, Steve. So I think this does just reuse assets from Code Veronica. Yeah, this game has Nemesis in it for some reason, and we will probably see him. I think he is a boss fight at one point, like a mandatory boss fight. This control scheme feels wrong. I mean, I wouldn't call this like a remake of Code Veronica. I'd call this like a cheap use of the assets to put out into arcades, in the same way that Versus Super Mario Brothers is just like cheaply reusing what they already had and putting it into an arcade. Yeah, I expect to be done with this quickly.
Resident Evil.
It's the same voice from Code Veronica. Okay, so we're going to play as Steve, because that way we can look at Claire the entire playthrough. Stage 1. Prison. So yeah, almost all of the environments are just taken from Code Veronica. But there's a couple of them are rearranged, like some of the graves there are missing. Oh god, I forgot how horrible this feels. So if that timer at the top of the screen runs out, Nemesis will come for us. I think it's an original Nemesis model. I'm not sure. This camera is awful and I can't control it. Yeah, I think it's an original Nemesis model because, like, I don't. It's not the model from RE3, it's a little more than that. A little more visually impressive. I don't think this would have been fun even with a gun con. A fast aid box. What? Dun dun dun. Hey, thanks for the bits, Icy. How you doing, buddy? Wow, you're looking rad.
Biohazard contamination. Level.
Our Nemesis is on his way soon.
Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, so I can't have the submachine guns and the grenade launcher at the same time.
Contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
It's been a while since I've played this because, like, why would I play this more than once?
Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All
Alright, I appreciate you popping by, Icy, and I do really appreciate the bits. Thank you so much for dropping in.
Biohazard contamination detected.
12 seconds. 10,
Level S.
10, 9,
Instruction A.
8,
Executed.
7.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected.
Oh no. Thank you so much, Icy. Hope your shift goes well. So Nemesis is invincible. We can't kill him. There's also the thing of, like... I said, that's not the model from RE3. Fuck those hunters. Yeah, it's not the model from RE3, and I don't think there'd been any other Nemesis model at this point. Grab some of that. Honestly, what's most surprising about this game is that for an arcade game, it's actually really easy. Don't get in my way, sis. What? Okay. Alright, stage. Ooh. The official residence. Mind me. As opposed to the unofficial residence. I suppose that would be the mansion up on the hilltop. There were dogs hiding in the crates. Yeah, I don't. This is one of those games. It's kind of like, would I have enjoyed this at the time? And I don't think I would. I think this would have been like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And you play it like twice, and then that's it. And it just sits on the shelf, and you never touch it again. Oh shit, thanks. Claire, no! Oh, that was not worth it. Yeah, if I saw this in an arcade, I would have checked it out because of the Resident Evil name, and then that would have been it. Like, because this was what, 2001? It's like, what's this competing with? House of the Dead 3? Time Crisis 2? Like, there's better stuff in the arcade. Go looking for Time Crisis 2 because it's fucking awesome. I love House of the Dead 3 as well. Like, it's my favorite. Like, you can absolutely argue that
Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
you can absolutely argue that House of the Dead 2 is the better game. I prefer playing House of the Dead 3 in the arcade because it has the shotguns, and the shotguns feel so cool.
All personnel evacuate.
That's bullshit.
Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I have I think all the light gun games on PS3 because I picked up a PlayStation Move like a couple of years before. A couple of years before the VR came out, so like it was so cheap, nobody wanted one. And like I bought it specifically for the light gun game. And like, I think for £12 I got the Move controller, the navigation controller, and the camera. And I picked up like... I got myself like the official gun grip for it. Like the handgun grip. That's somewhere, I don't know where it is. And then bought like all of the light gun games on PS3. So that's like Time Crisis Raising Storm, which is Time Crisis 5, Raising Storm and Dead Storm Pirates, House of the Dead 3, 4, Overkill Extended Cut. And the Umbrella, the two Resident Evil Chronicles games. I'd appreciate some help. That would be absolutely fantastic. Alright, so this room's optional, so hopefully there's like ammo or something in here. Yeah, I love light gun games. I think they're a lot of fun. There was nothing in here. My favourite kind of arcade game. And those zombies just like flying right up to the feet. Yeah, this game's so low. So low effort. I suppose it's not actually a light gun game, which is like the only thing it has going for it. It's like you get to explore the field a little more. So that's kind of neat. The room layouts feel like a randomizer, like a door randomizer. It's like, you know where you're supposed, you know where each door is supposed to lead you. Yeah, fuck that. And they just lead you elsewhere. There, he considered not running into everything. I've been holding on to this submachine gun ammo, and they just really have not been giving me more. You bitch. Fuck it. Take that. What's the boss of this stage? Tyrant, maybe? The weird auto aim is kind of irritating. I feel like the lickers are probably taken from like RE3, Survivor, probably taken from like original Survivor. But I think in Survivor they were just taken from RE2. The tongues are a different colour, that's like the weird part.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level A.
Those are drained Delos.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level A. Instruction A executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So one thing that is a little neat, I guess, is the Nemesis comes from a different location in every stage. That's just his RE3 voice. That's also next door. I don't know where that is. Yeah, I don't know where that is. I hope I can find it. I think he's close to an instant kill. Probably this one. I know he's invincible, but I've never been caught by him. But to be fair, I've only played this game all the way through like once. Which was the last time I streamed it. Is this actually the Nemesis boss fight? No, it's Nosferatu. God damn. Oh, Claire's dead. Oh. Hey. I miss Time Crisis. Richard Miller, one-man army. Like, Time Crisis 2 and beyond are, like, fantastic games. Well, I have a bunch of nostalgia for the original. Which isn't to say the original is bad, it's just that the later ones are better. Wild Dog. I love that they kept bringing Wild Dog back. The bullet doesn't seem to be effective. If I had, like... If I had any of the setup for it, no multiple choices this time, just running in one direction. If I had any of the setup for it, I'd love to do Time Crisis. Like, just a bunch of the series. I love Time crisis. Rude. I guess I'll have to settle with the typing of the dead. Fuck, I should set that up on Redring. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I should absolutely set that up on Redring. OG typing of the dead. They're done with that a few minutes ago. Run, Claire, run! What do I have? Shotgun. Oh, shit. Fuck off, bandersnatchers. I did want to pick up a Dreamcast keyboard specifically so I could do typing in the dead. Yeah, the submachine gun's decent, I just want to save it for the boss though. Yeah, I did want to pick up a Dreamcast keyboard, I just never ended up doing it. Happened, that's fun. I feel like with my own keyboard though. Oh, hey Alexia. Hee hee. Remember Alexia's famous line, hee hee? Is that a different dress to the one she was wearing in Code Veronica? I heard it killed you. God damn. I could have just ignored it, couldn't I? It's a good thing she added Kevlar to it, because I'm gonna shoot her. Plus there was fucking health in the next room, god damn it. Oh shit. There's a lot of health lost there very quickly. Oh, fuck that. Thanks, Claire. I guess. Secret report. God damn it, Steve. Asa Claire didn't die a dozen times. Yeah, there's not good translations. Like, did you see Fast Aid Sprite? Not Fast Aid Kit? Alright, so we're going to take one more crack at it.
Resident Evil.
Let's go.
Yeah. I don't think so. Essentially, though, what we're going to do is we're going to pull it separate ways and basically just run past everything. Thank you. That's bullshit. Yeah, I think this is probably the most expensive of the classic Resident Evil games. With the possible exception of, Saturn RE1. I'm pretty sure of like all the games we're doing for 10 years of Resident Evil, this is the priciest. Out of the fucking way, Steve. I don't like that you can only have one extra weapon. I have actually been debating, like, if we're going to do something like this again, what about Castlevania? But Castlevania will absolutely be more frustrating. When it hits, it does good damage, but then there are just times when it's not hitting for some reason. Yeah, Castlevania are getting infuriating. Like, maybe like the Metroidvanias and stuff. Or Castlevanias between a certain time period that begins with, like, 97. I'd have to look up when Chronicles was released, because I don't really want to do Chronicles. Hey Steve, have you considered shooting any of them? Why not just do a second marathon? Yeah, maybe. Cover some more of the stuff I didn't do. I did do Portrait of Ruin on stream, didn't I? Sure I did. I don't think it was in the marathon. Yeah, I did, I remember, because it was, I did that to celebrate being able to do DS games reliably. I remember I did do that. Oh. What other Castlevania games are there? I haven't done. I didn't finish Dawn of Sorrow. I've been wanting to actually do that properly. Order of Ecclesia would be good, but that is a tricky game. There's a Darkness maybe. Adventure Rebirth, Belmont's Revenge. I suppose there is Circle of the Moon, but that's those controls. Plus, like, Circle of the Moon's a fine game, but there's not a whole lot to its design. Especially like boss fights, there's a lot of repetition and simplicity to them. Those iframes are bullshit. It's like, it's one thing to give a hunter iframes in a home game. Bad enough, but when I'm paying to play a game, it's like, you play this in arcade, like, oh yeah, let me just throw in £1. And then fucking have the game bullshit me and essentially steal my money. It's like, cool, I'm not going to play this again. I'm going to go over to House of the Dead. I love how there's no possible way for you to make sense of that map. Yeah, at the very least, I do want to do Dawn of Sorrow. I don't know if we'd doubt to do any of the Lord of Shadow games again. Maybe. I never did use the assault rifle in Code Veronica, did I? Or the submachine guns. There are a lot of weapons I just didn't end up using. Thanks for the lug, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's not something I would have been happy spending money on. I would have done it back in the day if I'd seen it, because like, oh yeah, Resident Evil. But that's very much the same case as like I would have spent money on if I ever saw it in the arcade, I would absolutely play the Silent Hill arcade game and the Castlevania arcade game. They're both supposed to be awful, but I'd try them. Absolutely despise Bandersnatchers. I feel like we're not going to make it this run either, which is fine because honestly this game's shit. And if you're interested in seeing what the ending looks like, I did finish this previously and I'll just link the video in the Discord. Why are there zombies in here again? Is there anything good in here? Anyway. The fun fact about this game is that it's canon. Like, everything that happens in this game is canon. This corridor is on like a second floor. I have no idea how the dogs managed to get up that high.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A.
Well, it's canon that Claire dreams about all of it.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I think there's a type of gameplay in classic RE that could work in an arcade setting, and it's stuff like the Mercenaries or like the Extreme Battle games and such. I think they could work.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S.
I think part of the problem here, especially with the doors, is that the timer keeps going during the door transitions, which absolutely doesn't help. Good work, Steve. Fucking idiot. That's right, I could have circled straight. Just gotta know which direction to circle straight in. Not that direction. Yeah, that's fine. Private residence. Steve's a big part in the art. Like, that artwork is like the official cover art of the Japanese version. It's very hard to find art of this game. Like, specifically this game. But like, Steve is like the big focus on the cover. Also, how you doing, legendary streamer Fox Handcat? There you go. Call the police. Tell them what you've seen here today. And then tell them they're next. Oh, mate. Coming through. Fuck you. The cover art is a zombie in Europe with like Claire's face from Code Veronica X's cover art in this country, reflected in its eyes. Oh, shotgun ammo. This isn't a good game, though. The crazy thing is, like, imagine playing this with 2 people. Like, this game supports co-op, I think. Maybe not, like, here, in the PS2 version. But, definitely on the arcade, I think. Is that it? Is that game over? Yes, it is. Alright. Survivor 2 Code Veronica. Like I say, I finished it before if anybody wants to see it. I'll throw a link on the Discord at some point. To the old stream. Yeah, it's a co-op game. Alright. What that is gonna do once more with feeling. How about you do it? But yeah, that's enough of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick BRB, and I'm gonna come back with the real star of tonight's stream. Anyway. No. Restart. There we go. I did update this, didn't I? Press that again. In an effort to put a stop to the global operations of the evil corporate entity Umbrella Pharmaceuticals Inc., an underground organization was formed. This organization consists of former STARS members and ex-Umbrella employees. Somewhere in North America at this underground organization's hideout. 2:30 AM. Barry reporting for duty. Good to see you, Barry. I have a mission for you with the utmost urgency. That looks like a woman with, like, hair down to here-ish. Which makes me think this is Jill. A new type of bioorganic weapon developed at Umbrella Labs has escaped. This BOW is believed to be among the passengers of the luxury ocean cruise liner, the Starlight. The new BOW is an extremely dangerous creature, even in its human form. Leon S. Kennedy of Raccoon City Police Department was tracking the BOW, but we've lost contact with him. His last report came in over 24 hours ago. Objective: locate Leon S. Kennedy and exterminate the BOW. Insertion via helicopter. Location: the Starlight currently cruising in the Atlantic. Extraction via helicopter deployed on the receipt of radio transmission. Operative Barry Burton. Good luck with your mission. So yeah, this is the only portable, like the only original portable Resident Evil game until Revelations, which was also set on a cruise liner. That's right, sent from Nick Chop. Yeah. Gaiden wasn't a handheld. Like I say, this is the only original handheld Resident Evil game until Revelations. And Mercenaries 3D maybe, but that was also just like, here's a bunch of maps from previous Resident Evil games. But yeah, you are absolutely right. Capcom had this weird thing with, no, they're specifically like handheld. Capcom did have this weird thing with setting a Resident Evil game on a cruise liner. The original idea for RE3 was cruise liner. Back when Kamiya was directing it. That idea, I think, eventually went on to become Gaiden. Not quite Signer, because Ghost Babel is a really solid game. Like, Ghost Babel is like if they made another Metal Gear 2. Hey, I didn't start. Ooh, bullets. Everything else sucks in this. It's an interesting concept, and it's about as good as a Resident Evil game on a Game Boy Color could have been. I'll be honest with you, Bane, I don't know. The intention is the former, but it's probably going to end up being the latter. But the good news is we get done with this game, and then the next game is Remake. And I know all of you guys have been waiting to see me play a Remake, because I don't think I've streamed Remake at all before. I know I did a little bit of Zero at one point. I don't think I've actually done anything with Remake on stream, though. What in the name of what has happened to these people? They're not human anymore. Almost like zombies. What are you warning me about? Security room on the 4th floor. Elevators to the west. Right. Always be on the lookout for herbs to pick up. If you're wounded, these will recover lost health. Alright. There was another file in there, though, probably worth getting. Fire your weapon and hit the target in the middle. Zombies will try harder to hit you whilst you are running away. Once you start to run away, you cannot rejoin the battle. What is... Like, what is it when it's doing that? I don't know. Oh no! So this is combat. We'll say though, you bring up Metal Gear... What is it? You bring up Metal Gear... Ghost Babel. And like, I would like to do that game at some point on stream. Okay. And like, I have considered... Ah, crap. I have considered the possibility of like... a Metal Gear Solid marathon. No, this is Chrono. How you doing, Flame? Okay, so that's how I run... Okay, that's not how I run away. I appreciate that. That's good. Yeah, not too bad. The action will not stop. Absolute crap, because you take double damage when you run away, yeah. You do not have the shotgun, you cannot collect this ammunition. Fuck off. That's a dumb idea. Like, in Metal Gear Solid? Sure. Fair enough. I don't have the don't have the weapon, can't carry the ammo. Fair enough. In a game like this... Is it? So that's what the red exclamation mark means. Alright, let's do it. Means zombies have a guaranteed drop. Would have been nice if the game had said that. One thing I do like about this though is like one zombie, which means that's the only zombie in this area. So we only fight this one zombie. But if there's like more than one, we fight exactly how many there are. And I like that as a consideration. I think that's a good idea. Rather than just like bullshitting how many enemies there are. Oh, and there only being as many zombies in battle as there are on screen. Chance the game will spawn more. That's lame. Oh, that's good. Alright, so it's going to be worth going back to get these then. Yeah, at some point I've debated like doing maybe a full series run of Metal Gear Solid, which would include Ghost Babel, but it'd also include like Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Maybe Acid. Maybe. Not Portable Ops Plus. Portable Ops, sure, not Portable Ops Plus. The real question is, like, how do I activate combat myself? Is it just like this? Let's try that. Ah, there it is, alright. Ah, that's lame. Aim and let go once you're locked on. Alright. I say, the idea is cool, and like, I like a lot of the consideration of this for being on Game Boy Color. It's an interesting thought. And like I say, it's about as good. Ah, shit. How much is a copy of Ghost Babel, Steiner? $65. I'm guessing if that's the cheapest, that's not in box or anything. Yeah, I'd be down to do, like, Ghost Babel. I want to do that for a long time anyway. You saying that there makes me think that one of these doors is locked with a key, and not, like, actually blocked. There's got to be some kind of distinction, right? I think this is probably the best you could have expected out of a Resident Evil game on Game Boy Color. Yeah, those look like the elevators. I don't like that there's no distinction between, like, blocked doors and locked doors. Yeah, it's like the thing of, like, you look at the cancelled prototype of RE1 on Game Boy Color, and, like, it looks cool, and the idea is really cool, but if you play it, it's not good. I imagine, like, £65 being the cheapest, that probably is just a cartridge. It's interesting that they wait until this deep into the game to tell you how to use the combat. Ah, I shouldn't have just run into him. You know, fun fact, I had the opportunity to pick up Gaiden years ago at this point, with the box. And it probably would have cost me like a tenner at the time. I was like, I don't really care. I'll just emulate it. Like, even back then. Because I don't care. Hey, how you doing, Clem? Those guys have crowbars. Definitely sent one out, and on the Discord too. Motherfucker's still moving. I remember Ali did play this once and was like, never again. Which was kind of funny, but also, yeah. There's a lot of dudes there. A lot of dudes. The artwork on the zombies is pretty good. I think the character art isn't good, but like the artwork on the zombies is. Try to speedrun this game, oof. This is definitely a game that I'd be interested in seeing a 16-bit remake like Triple Trouble. Yeah. You can't even really argue that the music's bad because Game Boy Color, because the Game Boy Color had some way better music than this. Like, I'll give Pokemon crap for a lot of things, but Pokemon generally had some good music. This is just like, One of you needs to drop a key. I'm sorry, what was that? Barroom key. He said, don't shoot. Alright, thanks for joining us, Insana. We'll probably still be here when you get back, but good luck with your meeting, buddy. Awesome, that's what I'm after. Never get to use that line with people who get it. Sorry, what was that? He said, don't shoot. That guy wasn't there a minute ago. Thought this was the room I was after. Oh no, it's the next room, right? Such an excess of crowbars. Good question. I gotta use keys manually. It's like the worst idea out of RE7. What can I do with this hunk of junk? What can I do with this hunk of junk? What can I do with this hunk of junk? What can I do with this hunk of junk early in the morning? This doesn't like one of those creatures. Like a child. The monster! Cool. I don't know where the sun deck is. I really don't like this idea of you can't pick up ammo types when you don't have the weapon for them. Everybody knows their good friend Leon S. Kennedy. He's the one who sent them there. At the request of my friend Leon S. Kennedy. You know what? Right now, Flame, I might rather be playing Devil May Cry 2. Oh, that grab range is bullshit. What is this, Martin Brawl? It must be really close, but the door's locked. Oh, cool. I'm actually really glad that worked, because I had no idea if it would. I'll say that until we actually play it. Yeah. Honestly, I could do with going through Devil May Cry 2 again. Like, if only for the fact of, like, I have the deluxe edition of Devil May Cry 5, and it'd be good to remind myself of, like, whether or not Devil May Cry 2's music is worth listening to. And the best way to do that will be to experience Devil May Cry 2's music again. Like, do I want to swap out any of the battle themes for any of the DMC2 themes? Oh, I'm in this room, alright. Arrow reaches the sun deck where it's ironically raining. So that they miss every attack. That tyrant has nipples. Looks like somebody wants to play Carrion. Can you milk it? It was horrible. Okay. Alright, let's go find Leon. Bullets. Ooh, healing. Wonder how many people actually had this game as a kid, though. "14 people had this game as a kid." That's a good thing I found that. Good thing I decided to explore a little bit. I imagine it was a little higher rated than a lot of Game Boy games at the time. Harry, do you copy? What up? It took like 4 shotgun shells and then ran away. 11 plus. It seems reasonable. Am I on the right floor? I don't seem to have moved. Of course it is. Okay, but... No! Oh, gotta kill her now. Alright, so we're supposed to be here. Hmm. Ah, shit. That's crazy. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. There's nothing in here, goddammit. So far, this game hasn't been that bad, though. Like, not great. But it's a Game Boy Color game. I'm not fond of the idea of not being able to save whenever you want on a handheld game. I don't like that. Especially in a system that had no warning of if you were low on battery. It was just a common thing back in the day of like, oh yeah, no, my batteries are running out. And then you said your Game Boy just dies. It's like, well, I hope you saved recently. On Game Boy Color? I don't remember that. The only light I remember on OG Game Boy Pocket, and Game Boy Color is the power light. You turn it on and, like, the light's just on. Interesting. Starts to dim. Hmm. Interesting, because I don't think I've been there. I do prefer the idea of, like, another light turning on or a different, light changing colour. Like, some better indicator of, like, is it dimmer now? Is it not? Well, good enough, Clem. I need you to always be listening to me. God damn. On, you coward. Okay. I feel like the game might be starting to get a little cryptic. Captain's cabin, the one on the top left, maybe? That wouldn't make sense. Why would the captain's cabin be near the second class cabins and not like the first class? Hmm. Okay, now somewhere in one of the rooms I've already explored is assault rifle ammo. Seriously, not letting you take ammo of weapons that you don't have yet is really dumb for a game like this. Okay, so that's what we were after. Let's go look for Leon. I'm gonna have to switch back to the knife because I'm getting really low on hand ammo. Was even anything in here? Oh dear. Hmm. Just grab Lucia on the left. You know, I don't actually like Punch-Out. Leon, are you in here? Well, I say Punch-Out, I really mean the series. I respect it for what it is and what it does, I'm just not into it. I do think it's pretty cool in Punch-Out on Wii that the super boss of that game is Donkey Kong. Like, that's fun. Why is there mad slowdown here? That's weird as hell. Hey man, welcome back. It's like, okay, I want to save ammo, but also using the knife is just not feasible. It's actually a weird thing with, like, they don't take turns in this game. They'll all approach you and they'll all go to fuck you up. Oh, hey, Leon. Well, you just took the rope already. Okay, Solid did that, right? Feel like I'm blurry. There we go, that looks better. Yeah, it's like, do we want a trust barrier with a rope? Near the pool, which would be this way. Oh, there's so much room there. Come on. The fact that the sounds will just cut out all the damn time is a really bad sign. Oh, a zombie makes a noise and the music just cuts out completely. And it's like, I know the Game Boy Color had like more than one sound channel. Could it be that this game's poorly coded? It is definitely not a rope here, and also the map says the objective is in the corridor I was in, the first floor, the first class cabins. Well, what's going on with that? You know what? Why get a rope? Why not just get a bunch of bed sheets together? Okay, Leon, grab onto these bed sheets. What does the PDA say? I don't remember seeing a room. Nice, one of these zombies has something. Okay, so that's nice. What if near the pool means like in one of the nearby rooms? Because there's definitely not a rope out here. Okay, found the rope. Fuck this game. Any full-grown man? The performance of this game is so weird. It slows down weirdly often. Barry descends the rope. Barry, what are you doing here? Look at the difference in art styles between the two of them. Like, Barry looks like he's been drawn. Leon looks like they made that art, that portrait out of, one of the CG renders from RE2. Looks older than Barry. Looks like he's from Popeye. How the fuck am I? Oh, this is right near the start of the game. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. This was a bad idea. No, there is a bit of a recovery before you can do it. Which is why it's worth, like, trying to get the specific enemy in the middle of the screen, so you can do it again as it bounces. But this is me mashing the button. Like, it's unreliable at best. It feels like there's not a set amount of time required before you can do the hit again. Sometimes it feels like I can do it immediately, sometimes it feels like it takes a few seconds to cool down. It's not even that it's long, it's that it's inconsistent. Like, sometimes it just won't let you attack again. Alright. So that's why I try and move the display so that the enemy is in the center. Because that way, hopefully, like, the cursor has enough time to recover before you have to shoot again. Like, the game slows down there when the zombies make a noise. It's, like, really weird. Alright, thanks for popping in with us, man. You have yourself a good day, and I hope your rest of your shift goes well. You take care, and we'll catch you next time. So I think I figured out the zombies' grab range, and it's when they touch you. When their model touches you. So you've got a lot more vertical, like you've got a lot more horizontal leeway than you do vertical. Leon, you're getting really defensive about this. If there's a power that's bothering you, don't worry, I talked to her about it. 2 years ago, she was adopted from an orphanage. Foster parents decided to send her to relatives in Europe? Is that something foster parents can do? I thought there was like a system in place, like it's not adoption. Okay, so where am I going? All the way back there. Okay, if I'm here, I'll go back to that elevator. Yeah, that's probably the fastest way. So they've definitely tried with this, but there's definitely not like a sense of exploration. Or really anything. It feels like you're always just going from point A to point B. Which, like, how good of an idea that is entirely up to you. I'm poisoned? Yeah. So, I want to go down those stairs. Lead me there, and then it should be a straight shot. That zombie didn't grab me. Alright. I know where we are now. Appreciate Flame telling me about what the red exclamation mark means. Cool. Alright, let's go do this. Oh, there are zombies out here now. Right to the end. Okay. How bad is this section gonna be? Presumably, this is going to be another boss fight. Let's actually go and equip this time. I got away at like the fastest possible speed there, and the game still said, fuck you, you're getting damaged. Okay. Just to the side corridor then. I have to. Can't believe I made that. Yeah, I guess I'm going the long way. Yeah, I think probably the biggest problem with this game is that it's kind of boring. Do I have a way to go downstairs? Oh, I do, there. Alright. I think what we're going to end up doing is, like, when we're done here... Gameplay wears thin quite quickly. It really does. It's just a lot of back and forth and nothing of interest in the gameplay. So I think when we're done here, we're not going to come back to this. It's like, whatever happens this session, next session, we start remake. Must finish. My concern with this, Teague, is that there's a good chance we got like another 3 hours or so of this left, and it's just boring. Which is always the worst anything like this can be. You're right, Bane, doesn't mix it up. Again, it's just point A to point B. And like, there are examples of other series on handhelds that do kind of do that. Oh, I suppose there's a submarine. Like, Metro Fusion almost always gives you an objective marker, but the method you use to get there is, like, different. Plus, the movement is actually fun in there, the combat is fun. I suppose a game doesn't really have to mix it up if its core gameplay is entertaining. Okay, so I need to get in there somehow, but the door's locked. I don't want to go searching around the ship trying to find whatever I need to find to open the door. There's no alert going off saying these zombies have anything. Alright. I checked, like, everybody up until this point, and none of them had anything. And all of a sudden, this one does? Why are there only women zombies in the kitchen? And none of them are dressed like chefs? Crew area on the second floor. Why is that zombie able to hit me out of range? I mean, am I wrong? Where's the crew area? Right, so it's that door. I'm just gonna go the long way around here. I wonder if there's an actual explanation for why the game slows down whenever a zombie spots you. Like, specifically when zombies make noise. Like, the game slows down when zombies make noise. Like, why? Did Pokemon slow down when Pikachu said Pika on, like, Pokemon Yellow? I don't think it did, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but that's what we do, Tig. That's what we do on this place. We ask for very specific recollections off the top of your head. I love that essentially all of my ammo is being used up with this bullshit now. Okay. This is like a really different kind of Leon to the Leon we're used to. Yeah, oh, the ship might blow up at any minute. Well, yeah, tough luck about that. Hold on. Well, actually had canon. If they bothered to continue this game, it'd be actual canon. So now I'm playing as Leon, who is basically the same. Or I need to be. Yeah, pretty much, alright. You mean leeching? Oh. I don't want to play this anymore. This just isn't fun. Two and a half hours is fine. That's fine. You mean leeches? I mean, the changes between Leon and RE2 and Leon and RE4 also make sense when you remember that Capcom can't tell a consistent character. I played this for longer than I ended up. I got kind of engrossed in it, but we continue onwards. Where does this go? Like, we end up with no ammo, we end up with no healing items, desperately trying to get through these awful combat encounters that demand you take damage if you try and run from them. None of that. None of it, thank you. I think I've played further than everybody would have expected me to, though. So with Remake will be next. See when I'll be back to do Remake. Because I am back in work tomorrow. My week off ends. And it's been such a nice week. You demand. So let me ask you a question, Teak. Would you complete this game on your stream? I don't know why I'm asking. Of course you would. You completed all those fucking Castlevania games. Sat down and beat your head against that rock, and I suppose like the difference with that is Castlevania can be infuriating, but it's still in its core a well-designed game. It's just designed to hurt you. Yeah, it's not really fair. Yeah. But I think I've played this longer than anybody would have expected. But here is a sorts of save station guide. I try to avoid that personally, just like for my own pride. There are occasions when that pride is going to go out the window, for example, in Tenchu. But that is entirely because the combat in Tenchu is garbage. I'll do levels and then I'll save them. I'll use save states. And then just keep throwing myself at the bosses until I finish them. Yeah, Remake. With Remake, I'm thinking of doing the OG GameCube version. It should be fine. Zero. Oh, remake's next. Then it's Zero, which Zero. I'm just gonna do the HD version on Steam. I think I have all the costumes. Let me take a look. Because if I've got the costumes on Steam, then that's fine. I'll do them on there. I'm going to keep it 4:3 anyway. I don't want to crop the screen out to make it fill a 16:9 picture. I don't think that's worth doing. I have the DLC on PS4. Do I have it on PC? I do have Remake currently downloaded on PC. Zero. Store page. Is that a set this as DLC? Right, I don't have any of the DLC on Steam. Got the intermissions. There we go, there's music in the background there. I don't have any of the costumes on Steam, which means if I want to make use of that, it'll be play it on PS4, which means sorting all that out again. I think like the costumes are the most interesting thing left in RE0. And I like some of the costumes, like Prototype Rebecca with the white beret, I like that design. Rebecca's director's cut alternate outfit, I like that. The outfit that represents OG Resident Evil with the bandana, like it. And the fact that Zero HD lets you switch costumes at any time, that's a nice feature. I won't deny that. There's also the nurse, yeah. And the cowgirl, which... Yeah, I have those costumes on PS4. Don't have them on Steam. So the question is now, do I just deal with it and not play them without the costumes on Steam? Do I buy the costumes on Steam, or do I set up the PS4 version? Set up the PS4 again. And we'll have to see what I decide. But remake next time is going to be GameCube remake. We're going to be doing it on the GameCube. That should be nice. It should be something to look forward to. I think it's an interesting design. I think Wesker mode... I was interested in Wesker mode when it was first announced for, like, what is Wesker mode? Like, what does it mean? But then it comes out and it's just like, yeah, it's the entire game. Just with, like, a Wesker skin over Billy, a new skin for Rebecca, and, like, Wesker has some specific moves that are kind of weird and dumb. And it's like, okay, it's weird. Also, a lot lazier than I expected. But, like, whatever, it wasn't DLC, so that's nice. Going forward, we're gonna... Let me cross that off, because that doesn't matter anymore. Going forward, I mentioned on the Discord, after Halloween, we're going to be going back to the schedule. Like, the list I've got in the schedule channel, and doing those in the order. Because, like, that's why it's there. Because it's stuff that I wanted to do. I'm going to pick and choose some stuff every now and then, might mix some stuff up every now and then. Might add new stuff to it. To go in front of certain stuff. But for the most part, that list, as it currently stands... You wanna focus? Focus? Better? One more here. That list as it currently stands is going to be like the list we'll be going through. So after Halloween, the RPG will be starting, it'll be Crisis Core, and we'll be beginning Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Superhero Saturdays, I'm thinking of just rolling into regular Let's Plays. I'm doing them as standard. Astro Boy is going to permanently be on hold until Titanium comes back. Because, as previously stated, Titanium really wanted to see that, so I don't want to do it until Titanium's there to see it. But everything else, like Arkham Origins, X-Men Legends, Infamous, yada yada, like those, I'll roll all those into like regular playthroughs. And that'll be fine. If you do have any recommendations or suggestions of stuff, do let me know. I'll see about setting up a channel for it in the Discord, like, you guys are suggesting stuff. And you know what it's like with me, chances are, anything you suggest is going to be something that we have or have already considered. But with how many different ideas fly through my head for the stream at any given moment, like, that's the reason why I've got the schedule written down, so that it's there and I have it in place to remember it. Because, like, we had other stuff that was like, okay, I want to do this, and then after I finished the current game, I'd completely forgotten about it, and then we just did something else. So yeah, I'll see about making a suggestions channel on the Discord, so you guys can suggest games. Yeah. I hope everybody's enjoyed Resident Evil Survivor 2 and Gaiden. I do apologize for not finishing them, but like, you saw that shit. And honestly, who really cares? So it's Remake next, then Zero, then it's Dead Aim. Dead Aim is going to be one we'll be aiming to finish again. Once Dead Aim's done, Outbreak will be on the cards. I'll need to see about sorting out a schedule, a time, when we can get some people to get together to do Outbreak. Even if it ends up being like once a week, one scenario per session. Like, just so we can get that done multiplayer. Because multiplayer will be the best way to do it. It'll be more interesting. It'll be more fun, honestly. To do it that way. And then after Dead Aim, because we're doing Outbreak whenever we can, it's going to be Resident Evil 4. And I do have a specific idea in mind for that. That we've been doing. I did debate doing the GameCube original. I debated doing the Wii version for various reasons. Particularly because like the Wii version is the GameCube version, but with like widescreen. Which, like, the original game had widescreen. It was letterboxed. It's like you can crop out all the black, you can crop out the black bars, and it's letterboxed and it's widescreen. I don't know why it's just letterboxed. Oh, it's what they did. It's what Mikami did again with the Evil Within, and it was dumber there. But yeah, I've got an idea that's already set up for that, so that'll be interesting. I hope you guys will find that interesting. I was looking through the Nexus mods page for Resident Evil 4, and like there was a really neat mod for Ashley that would be great, but we're not going to end up being able to use it in the stream. That replaced her outfit with the outfit she had in the prototype or the beta. If you guys have ever seen that, the jacket and the scarf and like the pants and stuff has to be a version that came out before 2006. So you mean the GameCube version? Now I think you guys will be interested in what we're doing with it. Yeah, I think you guys will be interested in what we're doing with it. I have debated doing like various different ideas, like what weapons to do to try and make it more interesting, because I've done RE4 on stream before, so I had the thought of like only using the original weapons you get, like the handgun, the shotgun, and the bolt action rifle. I had the idea of like going with the blacktail and the TMP. But as it currently stands, I don't have a particular... Is there a mod that removes it from the game? I don't have a particular idea in mind of like what weapon setup we'll do. There is a mod like best you can do, Bane. There is a mod that removes the footstep noises from Ashley when she's in armor. So you can get her in armor so she's completely invincible, and then remove the footsteps so it's not endlessly irritating. But yeah, RE4 with that. Deadly Silence. I don't know with Deadly Silence. We'll see how much time we have left before October. And we'll see if we end up doing both scenarios, or just like maybe Jill or Chris, just one of them. Not going to be doing Rebirth mode because I don't know about setting up the emulator to register like mic input and stuff. I would be able to set the emulator up to register this mic, and if so, then I'd just be like, which probably wouldn't be good for the stream. So just like classic mode for that. But then we hit Halloween, which Silent Hill 4 and Kudelka will be the openings. That should be interesting. Alternate between Kudelka as the RPG and like the non-RPGs of that. I have a feeling with the games that I've put there. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a feeling we might not get all those done in October. Well, we do our best, see how far we can get with them. And hopefully everybody has a good time. I set that Halloween list up before I moved into this new place, and I didn't just have the consoles out. Is the Sinking City available on Steam again yet? I know, was it Frogwares? I know they took it off because of issues with the publisher. I might have heard it. Yeah, it's back on. Sinking City. If I can get that on Steam, I'll have to sort PS4 out for them. Condemned I have on Steam, but it doesn't have controller support. Yeah. How can I set this like fit this frame? And we shrink it. No, that's never gonna fit the frame like. Alright. So we do it like that. That's why won't you on the right thing? Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. In terms of the stream stuff, I've been considering commissioning some new stuff for some of these. A new intro screen, new ending screen, a new BRB screen. Probably a new intermission screen would be nice. Yeah. Wouldn't be bad. But yeah, at some point in the future, I'm probably going to see about adding some of those other marathons to the point redemptions. The Bond Marathon, the Sonic Marathon to the point redemptions. I think I've done pretty well with the Resident Evil Marathon of like the 10 years of Resident Evil. Focusing almost entirely on that. We took a short break for Skies of Arcadia. That was just to get that done, but that was way overdue anyway. But aside from that, like, I've just stopped everything to do this. I feel like that's suitable. Anything else to talk about? I forgot I bought Fear. Huh. was looking at it in the shop yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Looking at it in the shop yesterday. Not yesterday, Tuesday. I was looking at it in the shop Tuesday and thinking, should I buy that? It's like, no, I already have it. I don't think there's anything else really to go over while we've got the chance. Any concerns you guys want to bring up while we're here? Any thoughts or concerns with the stream? Nothing you can think of? That's fair enough then. I'm glad everybody's pretty happy with the stream as it is. I realise it's been like a long time since we've had like the proper schedule, but also the proper idea of like alternating or like set ideas of games and stuff. I do want to work on that. With this new job I'm going to be getting, I'm not currently sure when my shifts are going to be. They could be all over the place. So that might end up being a case of me having to announce like streams in advance of when they're going to be. Which, like, irregular streams is frustrating. Yeah, no, I applied for a new job, I've got the job, I've handed my notice in. It's closer, like that's one of the main things, it's like a 10-minute walk from where I currently live, which is nice. The downside of any of that though is like the current job I work is regular times. My shift currently in my the job I'm leaving is 9 o'clock till 6. Like that's just regular. Whenever I'm in, 9 till 6. The issue around that is like an hour to an hour and a half travel to get there, and then the same back. Which, like, that's a lot of the reason why the streams don't start at 8 anymore. Because, like, if I'm lucky, I'm getting home at 7. Like, this new job is like 10-minute walk. That's great. But the shifts can be anywhere, can start anywhere like from 4 AM and end like anywhere up to 1 AM. So like until I get like a proper schedule, I'm not gonna promise anything specific in times. Plus, still no regular days off, which is kind of unfortunate. It's just going to be days off when you can get them. Yep, 4 AM start. But it's like 8-hour shifts, as far as I'm aware. So a 4 AM start will be a 12 PM finish. Which, like, that's not bad. We'll see how that is going forward, though. Like, the walking distance is one of the most promising things about it. There's like 10-minute walk there, 10-minute walk back. As opposed to like an hour to an hour and a half there, and an hour and a half back. Plus, not having to pay for buses regularly will be really good, because they put the price of buses up again this month of the week tickets. Like, since I started the job that I'm going to be leaving now, the bus prices have increased like 3 times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna be adding some more kinds of games to the schedule as we go forward. Because I'm looking at one of the setups I've got here. One of the scenes I've got is specifically for point and clicks, and I've not used it for anything yet. And I do have some point and click games here that I would like to do. Sam Max hit the road a bit. There's the new Monkey Island game coming out, so doing some old Monkey Island wouldn't be bad. There's a bunch of stuff there. It's not a bad idea. But that's all in the future. Yeah. So streams. The last day of my current job is going to be next Saturday, October the 1st. After that, I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I start the new job. They want me in there as soon as possible. I'd like to take a little extra time off, because that'd be really nice. But, see how that goes. Streams might get a little erratic as I get settled in, and we see just like how available I am, what my energy levels are like. So that might be a consideration over the next few months, over the next few weeks. And the unfortunate thing about that is it will be happening over Halloween when we have a whole set. But Halloween, I'm going to make a point now that I'm going to stick with. Halloween, if we're not finished with all the games by the end of October, we'll be continuing them past October. So every game that is listed there currently, Silent Hill 4, The Room, Kudelka, Until Dawn, Clock Tower, The First Fear, The Sinking City, Condemned Criminal Origins, Honor of Dark Inferno, and the second playthrough of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. We'll be doing all of those. Even if it takes us into Horror-vember. And then once that's done, no more marathons for a while. Unless somebody redeems like the History of Stylish Action. But that should mix things up enough between all those games. Because I'm going to be, once that's redeemed, I'm going to pull in stuff like, it's the Devil May Cry series and Bayonetta and such, which have very similar feels for all of them, but I'm going to pull in stuff like Beautiful Joe and Okami and such. God Hand. Okami's a maybe. If you can find like a definitive answer on whether or not that could be considered stylish action, because God Hand feels like a bit of a stretch for that. Mad World is a strong possibility in that, which is also quite different. The Legend of Korra game. Astral Chain might be what we finished that on. And like, I like Astral Chain enough to go through it again. It'll be my third playthrough, and it's not a short game. It's a lot of fun. But like, once Halloween is done, unless somebody redeems the History of Stylish Action, no more marathons for a little while. Get some of the stuff we've got done. Metal Gear Solid 3 is definitely something I really want to get done. Because like we finished 2 a while ago. Good long while ago. Crisis Core, the game we've been talking about doing for a while, and I should see about at least getting that started before the remake comes out. I'm not buying the remake anytime soon. And then various other things that I want to get to in these lists. Residents of Fate, actually do Lost Odyssey, Crosscode sounded interesting, Pandora's Tower. Yada yada. I added a couple more games to the RPGs list. Final Fantasy 13-2 now has a point. We'll be doing it. That'll be after The Last Remnant. Valkyrie Profile is on there now. Like Terminator Resistance, I wanted to do that the minute I bought it, as that'll be after Subsistence, and then Two Thrones, of course. I had Time, Shadow of Memories, which is Shadow of Destiny in the US, I think, or the other way around, I forget. Hades, which I've been wanting to do. Alundra 2, which that's been on the list for a long time at this point. See about getting that Saturn version of Symphony of the Night working. Zone of the Enders would be good. Usk, Mirror's Edge, Sly Raccoon I've added in like an attempt to mix up some more stuff. So we don't really do platformers a lot. So Sly Raccoon's on there. Assassin's Creed, because I've never done the original. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories, Tomb Raider Legend, Breakdown on original Xbox. Celeste is on the list properly after originally intending to do it like 2 years ago. American McGee's Alice is a game I really want to do. The original one, or like the HD version of it anyway. I don't own Cuphead. I have not bought Cuphead. And I don't think I have a lot of interest in it. Like, the visual aspects of it, yeah, really cool. Emulating the Fleischer cartoon style. Fantastic. But the gameplay itself, not super into it. So I haven't bought Cuphead. Prey. The Arcane Studios game, Prey. Spyro, get that done, then we can eventually get to Spyro 2, which is so much better. Gravity Rush Remastered, I really like the original Gravity Rush on Vita. I'd like to go back to it and maybe share it with more people. God, shithead. Skyward Sword HD, which has been on the backlog for a while now. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, which I bought a while back, that's right here. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, which I've heard isn't great. I'm curious about it. Thimbleweed Park, which has been on my backlog for fucking ages, and I think Bane was talking about it recently. Like, that's been on that list for a while, Thimbleweed Park. I was interested in that since before I got it. It was on Xbox Game Pass and I just never ended up playing it, and then I took it off and I bought it on Switch and I've still not played it. Yeah. Onimusha Warlords, Darksiders, War Mastered Edition, Dishonored Definitive Edition, and Crash Bandicoot 1. That is the current list as it stands. The intention is to go through those games in that order. So I hope everybody looks forward to those. The idea is we'll be doing an RPG and a non-RPG at the same time. Because if I did like non-RPG, then an RPG, I feel like we'd get nowhere with the non-RPGs. Some of these RPGs take so long. So RPG and non-RPG alternating streams between them. So I hope everybody looks forward to that. I look forward to getting back to RPGs. It feels like it's been a while since we've really done them. Because we finished Skies of Arcadia. But like before that, what was the last RPG I actually did? We were doing Persona 3, but that's currently on hold. We've got Final Fantasy 6 going on with Klim, but that's less about actually playing the RPG. Last RPG, East Origin, if you count that, but that's more action RPG. Final Fantasy VII Remake, but again, action RPG. Aside from that, it looks like the last RPG we finished was Nocturne. Yeah. Because I need to like really sit down and get back into doing RPGs. Because you can argue like the action RPGs count. Like FF7 Remake probably counts. But still, like we're not doing enough RPGs. We need to be doing more RPGs. Shin Megami Tensei stuff, as much as I would love to get back to it, Shin Megami Tensei stuff is currently on hold until chance is available again. Because the current idea is to go through like the entire series with chance. I don't think necessarily in order, but like whenever we do an SMT game, chance is there. The 200 follower goal, I mentioned I've mixed that around again. The current goal for hitting 200 followers is Suikoden 1 and 2. Playing both of those, which should be really good. And then once those are done, that opens up Suikoden 3, which would be really nice. And I would love to do my first Suikoden on stream as well, which was Suikoden Tearcrease on the DS. Which I've heard Suikoden fans don't generally consider to be that great, but it was the game that got me into the series and I enjoyed it. I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. Yeah, game suggestions. I'll make that channel once we're done on the stream. So if you got anything to suggest, throw it in there. I'd definitely be interested in seeing what you guys recommend. Like I say, going forward, I want to do more RPGs, get back into them. You guys know I love RPGs. Currently on the list. Crisis Core, Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, Vampire, Resonance of Fate, Lost Odyssey, Crosscode, Pandora's Tower, Etrian Odyssey Untold, The Millennium Girl, Xenogears, Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, Tales of Symphonia, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Udra no Hiho, Chrono Trigger, The Last Remnant, Final Fantasy 13-2, and Valkyrie Profile. Those are what's currently on the list. I don't want to add too many more to them, because then the list will just become like this endless, unassailable target thing. So I'm probably going to see about not adding any more to that list until we've done some of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. There we go, that's fine. Teak, Bane, Clem, Sina, Mir, Cat, Lame. I think that's everybody. Icy of course, and Icy for the bits as well. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Chat is what makes this so much more fun to do than just sitting here and doing it on my own. We'll be back either tomorrow or Saturday with Remake. Actually getting Remake started. I'll see about that. That's going to be a rough one. It's been a long time since I've really done Remake. And Remake isn't the easiest Resident Evil game. Like, a lot of people will say, like, yeah, no, you're going to play a classic RE game, play a Remake. And it's like, yeah, it's great, but probably play RE2 first if you've never played one before. Ease you into it. Remake isn't easy. I think Remake's where they started making the zombies bullet sponges. And then RE2 Make was like a natural evolution of that. See, I'm in work on Saturday. I'm probably not going to be up that late. Like, you know I'd love to be there. Time zones make fools of us all. Just,
I wanna take you for a ride.
yeah. Oh shit. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I always really appreciate the stream. The support, big special thanks to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Super big special thank you to Icy for the bits. Very much appreciated. Back either tomorrow or Saturday with Remake. We'll be starting that. Hope everybody looks forward to it. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day. And yeah. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.